For the first time ever, adaptive athletes are participating in the Open. Logan Aldridge is here to talk about what it means to his community and why every gym should know how to coach someone with a disability. Joining me now, the co-founder of the Adaptive Training Academy, Logan Aldridge. Logan, how you doing today, man?
Sean, doing great. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm fine, thanks. Great to see you. We've talked about this before elsewhere, but what did it mean to the adaptive community to finally officially be included in the Open this year?
Oh man, it's hard to put into a few words what it means and how much it means to us, the adaptive community. A subset of a close-knit community, of which is the CrossFit community, is the adaptive one. We've been together in our attempts to mimic the Open and the CrossFit Games for years, almost 10 years now. So for this to finally happen, where we're a part of the CrossFit infrastructure in the Open, is phenomenal. We're so honored and grateful for the opportunity and platform.
What type of guidance or advice did you give to the powers that be from CrossFit who reached out to you for guidance on, how do we do this correctly?
Yeah, great question. I think the biggest concern from our perspective was making sure we had a balance of inclusivity from all aspects of people living with different disabilities or impairments, but also to the standard of the CrossFit Games as a sport, be competitive. So it's very important for us to voice to those within CrossFit who were open to listen to our attempt and strategy and approach to creating exactly that, a overall inclusive platform, but most importantly, from the CrossFit sport perspective, a level playing field and competitive platform. So we're very fortunate to have been able to work with the broader adaptive community as a whole, everything from the Paralympic perspective to the recreational therapy perspective, and come up with appropriate divisions, subcategories within those divisions to create a safe and level playing field for every athlete.
There are probably a lot of gyms out there, they don't know how to deal with adaptive athletes, or they don't have one in their gym. Even if they don't have an adaptive athlete inside their four walls, why is it so important for them to be ready in case one does come into their gym?
Yeah, great question. Having the knowledge to understand how to effectively, safely train someone, regardless of what sort of condition, injury, impairment they may be suffering from or struggling through, it's all different and varies. We all at some stage in our life, as unfortunate as this reality is to accept, will have some sort of nagging ache or pain or injury that we need to address. And yes, it's important to address that from a therapeutic rehabilitation perspective, but you don't have to stop doing fitness. You especially don't have to, if you are a CrossFitter and you understand the importance of community, you don't have to stop being a part of that community. You don't have to limit yourself from accessing or going into those four walls. So you're exactly right. A lot of the times we have coaches, trainers that take our course, and they don't work with adaptive athletes, and it's not that they don't want to work with them in the future, but they're not seeking adaptive athletes in the future. They're just making sure that they're prepared and the most well-versed trainer that they can be. And that's exactly what our course does. It makes you a more thoughtful and considerate trainer with every athlete you may be working with.
Final question, what do you think the next steps are for the Open and for the adaptive community?
Oh man, I think it is a catalyst to a massive uptick in accessibility to fitness for people living with disabilities. I think by including it in the Open and thus in time into the games and in the sport of CrossFit, we not only show to the highest level of functioning and athletic people living with disabilities, i.e. the Paralympians, that there is a sport of fitness for people with disabilities, but we also show the individuals who societally or culturally or just in their setting and environment have been told that they're incapable, less than capable, and unable to do certain things, daily tasks or the ability to get in and out of their wheelchair or what have you. So I think this platform, the opportunity, the recognition that CrossFit will provide for it is going to light a fire underneath those who have been struggling to find purpose or motivation to pursue their health, wellness, happiness, and fitness. And then also attract those individuals who are performing at the highest level in their respective sport to come in and recognize the fun and the competitive opportunity in CrossFit and functional fitness. So I think it's awesome in all aspects of the future it holds for people with disabilities.
Logan, as always, it's always great talking to you, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this, and best of luck in the Open this year.
Thank you so much, Sean. My pleasure.
There is still plenty of time to sign up for the 2021 CrossFit Games Open. Head to games.crossfit.com to register and be part of all the fun around the World Wide Open.